What's up, Sack Daddy? East Bay, NorCal. What's cracking, man? Let me see. I'm trying to figure something out real quick. Real quick. What's up, Leo? Hit that like on the way in, he said. There it is. I figured it out. Hey, Michael, what's up, man? Great Bait BFDX. Snoop, 1312, man. What's up with you, bro? Man, we right there, bro. I don't know if that one earlier did it, but this one will do it for sure. Then I just got to fill out a little bit of banking information, and we'll be back, man. Where the ads? Shit, I ain't even monetized. They ain't playing no ads on my shit. David Big D, what's up, man? YTs, Mike Contreras, 46 Flame, Chito, Jerry Fuentes, Annette, WPT Niners, new sub came in from Dub's room just now. Appreciate you, bruh. Appreciate that great bait. Frank Lopez, man. Eddie, what's good? Frisco, Bravo's in the building. UTF Key 707. Crispy out the Napa, the 707. D Garcia, blessed you and yours as well. Leo says, oh no, bro. Abrams says, roll away. What's up, Snoop? What's cracking, Megan? Rasa Fool, John Thompson, Smokey's Blind Adventures. Compton is in the motherfucking house. Just came from Dubs. D Kane, number one. What's good with it? What's good with it? What's good? What's good? So yeah, man, this one should do it, man. If we keep in at least this many people for half hour or so, we're solid, man. LRN 88, what's up with you, boy? Cashflow 805 just came over from Dubs, eh? Lee Morello, they blocked me for saying I'm back, homies. What the fuck? I think that was that Puto Alfonso Rodriguez. Oh, good loud. Got blocked for saying I'm back? That's rough. Sounds like personal agenda. Damn, pocket dump sounded heavy, didn't it? RL, man, what's cracking? Luna, Dewdrops just came from Dubs. That's right. I appreciate it. Randy Capricorn, what's good? Can you link your boy in? Yeah, I got you, man. D Garcia says, let's get a graffiti banner on the wall. Oh, it's just a background, brother. Like a tapestry. They both are. My shit's all messed up right now. I used to have it pimped out, but I don't be in here too much no more. So it looks like shit, man. But we'll get it back cracking. Latin Paint is in the building. What's up with the LP? Damn, feels like HBO, huh? Yeah, no, I don't got no commercials, but I ain't got no super chat button either, though. You feel me? Win some, lose some. It's mostly losing some. You know what I'm saying? LRN, it ain't cable. It's Romo Greens. What's cracking? JM Sanho was in the building. Motherfucking 1312 is in the house.
My boy.
What's cracking?
That's right, G. How we doing, brother? So you're gonna make it happen tonight, huh?
Man, I got 78 people right here. If I could go for an hour and keep 78 in, I definitely got my numbers, man.
Hell yeah, G.
I should have been had it, man, but I just barely really started trying like in the last month, you know?
Yeah, G. I seen you trying to get back on it, man. We were missing you for sure, G.
Man, it's hard. It's hard working 7 days a week and trying to find time for YouTube, bro, and trying to be a dad and all that stuff, man. It's not enough hours in a day, bro.
I could imagine, brother, but hey, you're almost there, and once you're there, just ride it out, man. Keep doing it. You already know you already know the recipe. So yeah, you just do what you do. We're gonna be right here, brother.
James Mendez, UTF.
Ross. You ain't sipping tonight?
No. I mean, I got something on deck.
Ooh.
If I felt so inclined, man, but I don't know. I'm not in the best of moods, man. If I shake the bad mood, you know what I mean, from driving in the rain and 85-year-old people driving at 11 o'clock at night going 18 miles an hour, maybe I'll have a sip or two.
Bro, yesterday I went down to Fontana, which is usually like a 2 hour at most with traffic round trip. I was out there for 6 hours, bro. I was doing like 10 miles an hour in the black ice. It was sketchy as fuck.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, sketchy.
I feel you. Hey man, hey, my grandpa used to get faded, right? So after work, he worked like the swing shift, like 3 to 11. I'd be up visiting for what you call it, like summer vacation.
Yeah.
This fool would get so faded, he let me drive on his lap and shit when I was like 7 or 8, bro. Hey, driving
Yeah.
on the ice and snow in Detroit, like
Oh,
bagging
and the
corners.
ice, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
so you,
I be driving, bro. Shit.
yeah. That shit, it's no joke, man. Yeah, I seen a lot of cars spinning out and slipping. It's, hey, you gotta have respect for the weather and the roads, man. Yeah.
Yes,
The
it's Black
crack.
Spice rum, homie. Frisco Bravo. Anthony, what's cracking? I might just crack a beer or two tonight. Good luck. Bro's gonna fall asleep again. I didn't fall asleep last time. I just fled the scene like the helicopter was out. Black ice is a part of life. You always got to be careful. I would let my son do that in Mexico. Hey, no doubt. Hey, what are the laws like in Mexico for driving? Do you even need a license?
Shit, that's a good question.
I
I
know I
believe
got
you
boys from
do.
India and stuff, and they be mobbing when they're like 12, 13 if their family has cars. Cars are far between over there though, where they're at. No laws, haha, cash flow. Hit the like one time for the homie Rojo. That's right. Nah, you don't need shit. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine in Mexico. I wouldn't imagine you do.
Just a little bribe money.
Yeah, keep a little folded up 20 in your wallet,
Yeah.
US money. Yeah, you solid. Oh, that's a rough one for me. At least I'm more of a whiskey or scotch guy, but IPAs are my favorite. Yeah, I like IPAs too as far as beer goes.
I just tried this fruit punch Voodoo Ranger. It's the shit, bro.
Oh, I know. That's 9.5 too.
Oh yeah, it gets you there. It gets you where you need to be.
Cashflow says 40 pesos will keep you moving. Where's Gunner at? That's why I'm here. I have no idea, Luis. He's
What?
already
Hey,
been
what?
live all night. He might not come back. Who knows?
Oh
What's up,
man,
Alex Padilla? What's cracking? James Mendez. Yeah, so man, you guys bear with me a couple more days, man. We'll be able to bump tunes and bring the circus back. I'm
big
ready.
no for work. Voodoo Ranger is
Blue Ranger is
phenomenal.
phenomenal. Yeah, you ain't lying.
It definitely is a
Oh,
life
man.
changer, man. I was just telling the homie earlier, man. I can't drink regular beer no more. It don't do it for me, man.
Nah, it just makes you use the restroom.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah.
you piss all night.
The homie
Yeah,
was
Juice
drinking
Force.
Estrella.
Is that one of Juice Force? Juice Force, yeah, they're solid,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Well, it's called Fruit Force, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fruit Force, Fruit Punch. It tastes like berries, bro. It tastes like blueberries. Yeah,
Yeah, but you drink 3 tall cans of that, you got you're
that's
faded.
all you need, bro. That's exactly all. I get three, bro. On my third, two to catch a cool buzz. Three if I really want to get sloppy. Yeah, yeah. And
What's
that's
up,
all
Papa
you need.
Dodger? CL Live Oak is in the building. Hopefully Donnie Mulligan makes a comeback. Good old Don Nasty. The Dapper Don. Yeah, I miss Donnie, man. I'm a Guinness kind of guy. Ooh.
I never had Guinness.
It's
It looks
dark.
intimidating to me.
It's dark. I don't like that dark beer, man.
Yeah, it doesn't look
I like
appealing.
mine. I like mine that nice gold, partly cloudy. You can't see through that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But that dark,
Yeah,
I don't
and it
know,
has
man.
like
It like
little
sticks to your
particles in it,
brain,
no?
man. That's that hangover shit where you be like this in the morning, like, damn.
Yeah, fuck that. But
Oh
Don,
man, what's good with it? BF Luna Dewdrops likes the micheladas. What you been up to, bro?
ah man, just getting by, bro. Um, last month, man, I was struggling. Gee, I was hurting, man. It was a slow month, and it's finally starting to pick up now again. So, we got to get it while we can, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, I've had like a slow 14 months, boy. I feel you, bro.
man.
Going
Red,
on month 15.
Red. I was so broke, G, that I didn't even have enough to go and fucking get me a pizza, G. I was struggling, bro. But we're getting by, man. We're getting by. Can't complain. It could be a lot worse. I had a homie that passed away today. Rest in peace, Richard Reese. I had a homie yesterday, his house burned down. So I mean, that's a show. It could be a lot worse, man.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah. So
Yeah, I opened up my goddamn cable bill and internet bill and stuff. I hurried up and closed that bitch back up. And
Bro, everyone was hurting last month, bro. My neighbor actually, he was telling me he had to hide his truck in his backyard because he was behind on payments. Yeah, man.
LRN 88 in the building. What's cracking? RIP to all those we lost. Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
sure.
man. Yeah, I lost a good friend today, man. He was a good dad, man, and he left his 2 kids behind. He had full custody of his kids, so it sucks, man. Apparently, he crashed on Friday, and they barely found his body early this morning because there was so much water submerging the car that they didn't even know it was down there.
Oh, what?
Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up, Jerry?
He going through a river or something?
Right off. I don't know if you ever been right here on the Cajon Pass, bro. Which is coming up from San Bernardino, coming up to Victorville. He and it's a big hill, bro. And I guess he launched off the cliff, and since it was raining and snowing so much, you know.
Salute.
Hey, the Bronx Bomber.
Salute. What's popping, man?
What's up, Jerry? What's up, Latin Pain?
Mr. Fuentes, God bless you, brothers, man. What's popping, man?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, my brother.
Everything good?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Hanging in, my G. Nice to see you on, son.
Yeah, I got off early enough to make it worth my while. You know what I mean?
We gotta get Rojo to that spot.
On this floor.
Yeah, man. You gotta share the videos, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, share the videos, leave comments, man. Get the algorithm moving. You know what I'm saying? Word.
That's the way. What's up with you, Bronx Bomber? What you up to, bro?
It's all Southside, son. You know how we do. It's all Southside, nothing changed. Still considered crazy. You know what I mean?
What's up, bro? Gomba Dodger. Hey, Gomba Dodger, I don't know, man. I don't think so.
Who in the chat?
Eddie, what's up, Eddie?
I'm from that area.
Hey, Latin Pain ain't he ain't in New York right now, boy.
I'm in the frontera, son. You heard? Borderland, son. You feel me? I went down there when all the migrants came into El Paso. I went down there and vibed with a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, it was a lot. You heard? That shit felt good, though. I ain't even going front. I like it.
Yeah, you're from the area, David? Yeah, I stay right here in Victorville, bro. I've been out here for 6 years. I moved over here from San Diego.
Oh, I got family
right. You didn't come to the boxing match then.
I didn't get invited. You know I would have pulled up.
You know where that gym is right there, right?
Well, no. Whereabouts is it in Old Town?
It's right off the freeway, across from some raggedy ass motel on the other side of the freeway. I can't remember the name of the street.
I know. I know. Casa Delicia catered your guys' thing, and I fuck with Casa Delicia. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what's it like out there, Payne? Is it cold and snowing and shit or what?
I mean, normal. Yesterday, it's bipolar. You heard? Like yesterday was 70. Today was in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? The winters are weird out here, son. You feel me? It could be stupid cold or it could be nice. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, 46 Flame.
We had a windstorm. Rojo, we had an ill windstorm, shut my power off and all that. Power lines was falling over like 2 days ago. It was crazy, son. I thought Jesus was coming. I was like, oh man, we go.
Hey, it'll snow there once in a while, won't it?
It snows like once a year, you know what I'm saying? And then the next day it'd be like 70. That snow disappears.
Yeah. I've never been out there in the summertime. Or in the wintertime. I've only been out there when it's 107 degrees out.
Oh, yo, so you need to come back, nigga. You know?
Hey, I'm down. Man, I ain't been out there since like 93 probably.
Yo, I'm chilling out here. They love me. I love it out here. I get a lot of love out here, man. You heard? I love it, son. You know what I'm saying? I need 1312 to come through so he know about that hip hop too, kid.
Hey,
I know a little bit, man.
Hey, Payne, I think I missed it. Where you from again?
I'm from the Bronx, but I moved 2 years ago. Okay. Almost 3 years ago. Yeah. I moved to El Paso, Texas now.
Okay.
How long has it been since you've been back to New York?
It's been a year. It's been a year since I've been back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been back in
I
the
bet
day.
it's cold up there.
New York cold in the month. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I don't miss that.
I'm telling you, Payne, you gotta hit up Cotton Eye Joe's, bro. It's right off the 10 freeway, G. Bomb breakfast.
That sound like some country ass. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what I thought too, but it's actually Raza up in there. It's not but Raza in there. Yeah.
It's nothing but Rasa in the whole area.
Yeah. Cotton Eye Joe's, bro. Right off the freeway, man. It's the best breakfast I had, man.
Well, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
My wife, she know everything about here. You know what I'm saying? She know everything out here. She born and raised.
Hey, you go over the border at all or what?
Not yet, son. I ain't got no passport. And I ain't trying to get stuck out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It used to be when I used to go, it used to be different. They just asked me where I'm from and I just mob right through.
I know right here in San Diego and the Tijuana border, you just need your ID. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I went as a minor too, and they didn't even trip. I didn't have no papers or nothing.
I'm gonna make sure I do a background check on myself before I go though. You heard?
Why, you don't want to go to the Mexican jail?
I ain't trying to go to nobody's jail right now, son. That's why I'm in Texas, nigga. You heard?
Not on Mexico jail, man. Hell no.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to go to no Mexico jail.
You gotta double check before he goes over there.
I ain't trying to go nobody jail, son. I had enough. I tap out. Leave me alone. You know what I mean?
Leave me alone.
What, son? You know what I'm
I moved
saying?
from the Bronx to Oakland when I was 14, says Puerto Rican Tony.
Oh, boy, he was on the set. That's what's up.
I've been to Oakland like one time.
A lot of
that's a big culture change right there. The Bronx to Oakland, it's hella different.
Oh,
yeah,
by far.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've been I've been all up and down the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Miami. You know, Miami was fly. You know what I'm saying? But they try to put you under the jail over there. You heard? And most of the East Coast is kind of pretty much similar. Like every city you go to, kind of got the kind of same feel. This is the farthest west I've ever been, and it's pretty different over here. You know what I'm saying? But I like it though. I like the culture here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, son. I like it over here. I went to New Mexico not too long ago to the casino over there. Forgot what it was called, man. What's it called, man? Apache territory. The Apache Indian Reservation. Shit was fly over there too, son. I ain't never did that shit before. Girl. I was like,
hey, they ain't got no casinos over by El Paso, huh?
Yeah, El Paso got a casino, but it's in the Isleta tribe reservation. It's right over there. It's small though. It's not really like that's when you remember when I went to the Cypress Hill concert?
Yeah.
That's where it was at, the casino.
Oh, okay.
Word.
Hey, you got to see Cypress Hill. Hey, they throw a good show, right?
Yo, they throw the best show you ever seen, huh?
Yeah, gee, that was the best. I got to see him too, with Snoop Dogg, and they put on a good show. Son. What's that?
I made Sen Dog laugh, son. I was in the front wilding, son. Oh, wilding out. That nigga looked at me and laughed. You heard?
I actually
that was the highlight of my life, kid. I was gasping like, oh shit, I made Sen Dog laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Those dudes are. I met Be Real during in that concert. He was actually like walking somewhere, and me and my brother just happened to run into him, and we just started chopping it up with him. And he was down to earth, man. He wasn't a mamon. He wasn't, on a high horse. Cool, laid back dude, just like any other guy. Yeah, humble dude.
Be Real, dudes, man. Those are beautiful people, man.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
That's the time of my life, son.
Puerto Rican Tony, who you asking if they're from Queens?
Now I'm from the Bronx.
The Bronx.
You heard?
The boogie down.
From the BXBX. Shout out to Queens though. Queens get the money. You heard? Shout out to Queens get the money.
Queens get the money.
But the only time I ever lived in Queens was this neighborhood called Rikers Island. You heard?
Oh shit.
Hey,
the only time I
that's considered part of Queens.
That's considered, yeah, East Elmhurst. You know what I'm saying? I lived there a couple of times in my life. You know? I ain't trying to move back. You know what I'm saying?
I seen
that's that razor in your mouth like you got some chewing tobacco.
I seen Method Man and Redman in concert before. Those fools are fucking lit.
Yo, those dudes is lit. You know what I was mad about, Fuentes? When they did the verses, it was Method Man versus Redman. That was dope. It was a great show. But I wanted to see Method Man and Redman versus Cypress Hill, son. That would have been great.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That would have been a tough one to call, man. Redman, my favorite rapper. G, that's a tough.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they kind of messed up on that one then.
I mean, it was a classic versus.
It was cool. It was cool just. It was cool just because those dudes are legends, bro. But yeah, if they would have gone up against another group,
yeah. See, it was
that
like a
been
concert.
dope.
It was like a Red and Meth Rec concert. You know what I'm saying? So it was great. You know what I'm saying? But we wanted to see a versus. They can't battle each other. It's going to be a concert. They're singing together and everything. Yeah, I wanted to see Redman and Meth versus Cypress Hill. That would have been the biggest, bro. You know what I mean? What?
Yep.
Hey,
what do you think about that? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Cypress Hill is special, but Red and Meth is special too. You know what I'm saying? These are not your ordinary group. You feel me? These dudes are rock stars for real.
They are. But when I seen Method Man and Redman alone, I was like, damn.
What you was going
both of them been around forever.
Motherfuckers forget, man.
I'm sorry?
Nah, Fuentes, you was gonna ask me something. I apologize.
Yeah. What you think about that Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia versus?
I wasn't that impressed. You heard? I never was a 3 6 fan though. You heard?
It was cool till Busy started tripping, huh?
Yo, you want to know what secret Fuentes? Yo, nobody in the East Coast, and I put money on it. Know that many songs of Bone Thugs. They can't spit that shit. You heard?
Nah,
they don't know what they said or none of that.
Nah, they're more of a low key. They're from Cleveland, but people from the West Coast mess with them a lot.
The West Coast is fly. They fly. Don't get me wrong, but we don't know that. But in the Bronx, I never been to a house party in the Bronx and somebody say, "Yo, throw that Bone Thugs on." That never happened.
No. That's more on the West Coast. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And 3 6 Mafia, rest in peace to
Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo. I've never been in a party in the Bronx. And they say, "Yo, throw that Gangsta Boo on, son." That never happened. You know what I'm saying? Never.
Oh, not even with the 3 6 either.
Nah, we might. You gonna hear yo throw that Snoop on anything? You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre. You gonna hear the Alcoholics in the East Coast party. You gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? You know the Del, the Funky Homo Sapiens, the Far Side. You know what I'm saying? You even gonna hear some lighter shade of brown. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to, you know what I mean? We're gonna touch certain groups on the West Coast. You're gonna hear the Game. You know what I mean? But mainly you're gonna hear anything Dr. Dre produced in the East Coast party. You might hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, let me ask you, hey, from the Bronx, who's your favorite rapper out of the Bronx or New York in general?
That's dope.
Yo, you know what? Y'all might not know the name, man. My little brother just got murdered December 6th by the police in the Bronx. He go by the name of Stoney the Brainiac. You know what I'm saying? You should check him out, man. Look up Stoney the Brainiac. You might fall in love. Be the kid is nasty. But for known rappers that y'all do know about, my favorite
Chris rappers. One, baby.
What?
Chris One.
Oh, KRS-One, yeah, he's dope. Yeah. But he's not my favorite though. He's not even on my top 5, son.
Oh, okay.
Hey, here's a question then. Who are your favorite top 5 coming out of New York?
Yeah. I was gonna get to it. My top 5 coming out of New York, I would say, you know what I'm saying? Biggie Smalls, Big Pun, Big L, DMX, and Cool G Rap. You know what I'm saying?
Cool G Rap.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good list. I throw Rakim in there too.
Yeah, Rakim is dope too. He was ahead of his time too. You heard? But he was more about, he spit a lot of that knowledge raps, you heard?
Hey, where was EPMD from? What part of New York?
Queens, no, Long Island and Queens. You heard? I think they was from Long Island. I could be mistaken though, but I believe they was from Long Island.
Hey, don't sleep on my boys, man. A Tribe Called Quest, man. Rest in peace.
Classics.
Tribe
Classics.
Called
Rest in peace, Five Dog, man. Q-Tip's a goddamn genius, man.
But there was songs that we could skip though. You know what I'm saying? Like when you listen to like Method Man is probably one of the best of all time too. He should have been in my top 5 too. It's hard. He's definitely in my top 10. He's definitely one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? But look at his first album. There's not a song in the East Coast. You don't skip one song. You don't skip no songs on Method Man's first joint. You heard? But on shout out to Tribe Called Quest, God bless them. They got many classics. But there's some songs that the streets wasn't really caring to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They were more kind of like party kind of. It wasn't. They didn't have that grimy
party.
The grimy New York that a lot of people like. They didn't have that. Yeah.
But they were nice though. You heard?
Yeah.
Like I'm taking that away from them.
Hey, Payne, what do you think about that G Unit Beg for Mercy CD?
Woo!
Everything G Unit, I think, is dope.
That whole G Unit, man, there wasn't no skippers on that motherfucker.
Footprint?
There wasn't no. Everything G Unit is fly. You heard? But I'm not really. They not on my top. You know what I'm saying? But I think that 50's a genius, and he worked with other geniuses. Game is a genius too. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to so everybody that they ever worked with, I think was pretty dope.
How come you ain't got Jay-Z on your top 5?
Sean was from Brooklyn.
That's a good question.
Jay-Z's dope, but there's a lot of dudes that come before him.
That's at least so.
I think that's one of the most overrated motherfuckers of all time, Jay-Z, personally.
Oh, you think so?
To the Black album, I was a big fan.
He's not no top 10 of anybody. Shit, my opinion.
No, he's not in mine.
No, Jay-Z's. I'm not going to put him in my top 5, but I mean, we still got to put a little respect on his name.
You got to put respect on his name. Yeah,
I see a lot of people try to mention him up there with some of the greats, and I just don't agree.
I'll take Nas over Jay-Z, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Hey, Payne, how does Tupac bump in New York?
Oh, we love Tupac. Everybody loved Tupac. How could you not love Tupac? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was different. He was super special. He should have been in my top 5, to be honest with you.
Special, I don't know. We're special.
That was your top 5 in New York, though. Like top 5 and all, like as a general. I'm pretty sure Pac would be up in there, right?
Yeah, top 5 in general. Because top 5 in general, you know what I'm saying? I would have to throw. Lyrically, if we talking lyrically or we just talking great music, you know what I'm saying? Snoop did it all. You know what I'm saying? Like Snoop's first albums was crazy. He kind of lost me along the way, but that Doggy Style album, you could bump that right now and you won't. And
I don't even like Snoop, but that's a classic for sure.
Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah.
I said that too. The further he went, he lost me too.
Yeah, he lost me too. But I love Snoop. I love Snoop more for his character nowadays than his music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That man is everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Anybody in here got Scarface in their top 5?
I never really. He was a little too real. Deep for me. He was a little too deep for me, man.
I think Fuck Faces was the only song I really heard from Scarface.
I live in Texas now, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm in the house when you asked that question. You heard? Everybody been looking at me like,
and I would take Scarface, DMX, Lil Wayne, Mac Dre, and Pac. That'd be my top 5.
Wow.
That's
I spoke to Mac Dre before, back in the days, man, when I was working on the radio. You heard? It was pretty. Yeah. I think they were doing a interview with Ladrina Loudon. Shout out to Ladrina Loudon from Palmdale. You know what I'm saying? I was working with some Cali people online, and I spoke to him before. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? But I was never a fan, I'll be honest, though.
Politics as usual. How about Cashmere Thoughts and the other one? Man, that whole.
Let me ask y'all something kind of controversial. Might rile some people up. Which I think about South Park Mexican.
Yeah, you can hear crickets chirping, huh?
Look. I messed with his music until I heard about his shit. So I just stopped bumping him as a whole.
You stopped bumping him as a whole?
I'll I'll be honest, Payne. He could have been something great for us, but unfortunately, he shit all over that himself.
Yeah.
But do you believe that narrative?
Man, he's a very talented rapper, but he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's trying to shit.
But yeah.
A lot of people still back his ass up too.
I remember
motherfuckers be yelling at me and shit. Oh man, fuck you, Rojo.
Bro, literally, hey, one of the dudes I work with, I told him I didn't bump SPM because of that reason. He said, "Nah, for real." I'm like, "Yeah, I just don't." It's like, "How could you?" I'm like, "I just don't. I just don't."
But a lot of people feel like that was a setup. Like a lot of people feel he innocent. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, hey, look, bro. Maybe one time, but when you got 7 cases or whatever the fuck, how many cases, and you impregnated a 13-year-old, then that's not a setup, bro.
Hold on. Bill Cosby, you think Bill Cosby guilty?
What's that?
You think Bill Cosby was guilty?
Honestly, Payne, I don't know enough about his situation.
You know what I'm
yes or no.
Me either. Yeah.
They could have Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Carlos, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would like to see a retrial.
Hey, Payne, tell me the truth though, man. If he slid through, it's like, hey, you want a pudding pop? You be like, nah, bro.
I'll punch him in the old ass face. You heard?
You be like, man, I ain't fucking with your pudding pop, bro.
I might catch a charge, son. Fuck around.
Man.
What's up, Ray?
You know my homeboy did 10 years for he punched the dude in Harlem, and the dude had a heart attack, son. You heard? My son got manslaughter. He did 10 years over a punch.
You know that happened to one of my boys too. He hit this fool and he fell and hit his head on the curb.
Oh yeah, that alone.
And he wasn't even trying to just rock him, bro. He was just trying to back up off me, bro, and he ended up dying.
Yeah, man.
I had a scare like that before, dude. I thought homeboy was dead, and thank God he woke up like 2 minutes later, and all was well.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
You're like, man, you fell down, bro. You all right?
I seen something hit you, bro, but he took off that way.
Yeah, he was fast.
Yeah, that's scary, man. Or like the boxers that kill people. You know, the boxers that actually died fighting, like in the ring. Like that must suck, due to the dude that actually put the hands on him, like to live with.
Like Boom Boom Mancini killed that guy back in the days.
Boom Boom.
Oh yeah, Boone or whatever. Yeah.
He killed the Chinito, right?
Yeah.
The Asian kid. Outside.
Yeah.
I was a little kid when that happened. I remember everybody like, oh, in my crib, my step-up used to watch the fights there. Everybody,
is Afro Man worthy?
Who?
But then he got high.
I guess if you're from Palmdale, I mean, shout out to Palmdale.
Yeah.
Where's that? That's in the desert, though.
Yeah, that's right. It's up here in the desert.
Palmdale's in the desert. I've never been. I just know my home.
Has some songs.
LA County.
I got a brother live in Santa Ana. He been there since '99, and I still never visited him. You know?
Oh man, that's a nice spot too. Well, Santa it has its good and its bad, but it's overall a nice area.
He used to live next to Dennis Rodman, supposedly. You know what I'm saying?
Puerto Rican Tony half, brother, half.
Saying we slept with dude.
You know what? How do you guys feel about Ice Cube in New York?
Oh, we love Ice Cube. How you not gonna love Ice Cube? Ice Cube is amazing.
No, he's honestly one of my favorites. He's one of my favorite rappers, bro.
Ice Cube is one of my favorite people. Period. You heard, like, you know what I'm saying? Inspirational.
Them dudes they're different, man. Yeah.
Piccolo Pete, I can't call it, boy.
You know, we really haven't fell in love yet with one of my. I like the brother. You heard. But we skip a lot of his songs in New York. The brother E40, you know what I'm saying?
E40.
Yeah.
He talk a little too fast for me.
Yeah, his language is crazy, but he's respected all over, but not big. I never been to a party where they say, "Yo, play that E40." You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that old shit they used to have back in the '90s was hard, bro. The Click, E40, and them. That shit, that was the shit I like, man.
But one of the best West Coast groups ever was the Alcoholics, man.
Alcoholics.
The Alcoholics was one of the best ever did it. And Funk Dubious. Love Funk Dubious, man. Oh, yeah, I got stuck. I had a brain fart real quick when I said that shit. You heard?
Yeah, you know, when you said that, I had one too. All I could think of was Poor Righteous Teachers.
Remember, you don't remember Bow Wow Wow, yippee yo, yippee.
Yeah, no, I remember. But for some reason, man, Poor Righteous Teachers, to keep your pistol in your pocket wouldn't come out of my head for a minute.
What about Jurassic 5? Y'all don't fuck with Jurassic 5? Those motherfuckers are spitting, and they were from the West Coast.
Now Jurassic 5, when you say that, I thought about Fab 5, the boot camp click and all that. You know
that's before my time, man. The Fab
Hey, Payne, here's one. I'm pretty sure. Here's a question, bro. Who do you got? Snoop Dogg or Game?
Snoop Dogg or Game, lyrically or catalog? Because nothing
that's a good question. Cause shit, yeah. Lyrically, let's go lyrically.
All right. So that's a hard one because Snoop's first album is untouchable to me. You know what I'm saying? However, Game's first album was crazy too. But see, Game kept on being dope. He stood consistent. Yeah, he was consistent with album after album. He spit bars when Snoop dance and, you know what I'm saying, do shit for the ladies now, and that's cool. You heard? But for street niggas and all that, you know, we don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, tell that bitch to sit down. Shut up already, you know what I mean? Like, we don't want to hear all that all day, you know what I'm saying? So if I put their first albums, if I compare their first albums, both of them, I'm going to give it to Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Even though there was nothing trash about Game's first album either. You know what I'm saying? But Game just is more consistent with, you know what I mean? Like Snoop would drop like a whole album with like 2 songs you like and the rest of them like. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that.
So you probably have Game on the catalog side.
So I got him on the catalog side. He got a doper catalog, a longer, stronger catalog, but you know, his whole catalog combined though, you know what I'm saying? Right. If I had to listen, if somebody said, "Yo, I'm gonna give you $100 right now, but you gotta listen to all Games or all Snoops," I'm just gonna play the first Snoop album over and over, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm agree with you, bro.
Got you. Yeah. Right. Okay.
All right, hey man, Payne, who won the beef, man? Kool Moe Dee or LL Cool J, bro?
LL Cool J, son. You heard?
That's a good one. That's a good question right there.
Yeah, LL Cool J is a GOAT too. He's probably one of the greatest of all time also. But he did it for the bros and he did it for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then he kept doing it for the ladies. See, he's one of the smart. He taught the world that you can't really do this without a female fan base. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's why he's so powerful.
Cool J had that shit.
He knew that from the beginning. I mean, look at the acronym of his name, you know?
Yeah, ladies love Cool James. Yeah.
So
he was a little smut bucket.
He started out with nothing but like bangers, and then started hitting the love jams.
Cannabis versus LL.
He plotted his career, bro, for sure.
LL took that for Cannabis.
See, that's the thing though. LL could drop a whole album for the ladies and then turn into a battle rap out of nowhere and slay you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he got superpowers. LL is a superpower. You know what I'm saying?
He told that fool 99% of your fans don't exist.
What? 99% of your fans don't exist.
Dang.
And let me tell you this. Ice Cube was one of the rappers who looked up to LL Cool J. That's what he said too, with his own.
LL Rick
Rubin. Yeah.
Hey, real talk, LRN88.
Rick Rubin.
Wow. God bless LL, man. He probably one of the best that ever did it too. Business-wise.
Yeah, Rick Rubin was behind that Beastie Boys too.
That's the white dude. Right? So white dude.
When a lot of people talk about, like, you know what I'm saying, white rappers, you know what I'm saying, they always talk about Eminem. And Eminem is nice. You heard? But they forget about the MC Search. Search was nasty, son. Search was a lyrical wizard, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think they need to talk about Search a little more, man. Shout out to MC Search. You heard? Eminem is a beast.
I might get crucified for what I'm about to say, but I never got into Eminem. I don't
Yeah,
see.
you
That
won't
ain't
get
something to play
crucified,
at a
bro,
house
because
party either,
you're
though.
not the first person to say that. That I never heard. Yeah,
Now
you're
you're
not the
not the
first
first
person to say
person
that.
to say that. Nah,
Yeah,
I heard
you're
it
not
before.
at all.
Maybe he's an acquired taste for something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I mess with him, but I've heard people who don't, so it's not really a
Yeah, I
big
messed with him, but I
deal.
heard that too.
yeah,
Word.
he
Yeah,
was a little too. I don't know, maybe a little too out there for me, and I don't know. But
Yo,
hey, my favorite rapper is Eminem's favorite rapper. That's Redman.
oh,
I
that's
heard
his
he
favorite
got a
rapper.
Soldier
Oh
Boy
shit.
Redman.
poster.
A lot
Go
of
ahead,
people
I'm just
sleep on
playing.
Redman, but hey, he had that East Coast funk. It wasn't G funk, but it was still funky enough to where us West Coast dudes
You
can
know,
listen
Rojo
to it
was
and
a
be like, "Oh,
Menudo
this
fan,
shit's
son.
funky."
You know what I'm saying? On the
Yep.
low, right?
Yep.
The Green Eyed Bandit, man, he was a genius. Yeah,
Yo, Rojo. Yo, you
So,
had a Menudo's poster when you was a kid, remember?
I did not.
Menudo.
I did not.
Piper
Can't say
B.
that
1312
I
had a
did.
Soldier Boy poster on his wall back in
Oh
the day.
hell no! Come on, play out. Come on, man. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Fuentes was
M is a little
Fuentes
bit
was
a
on the
little different,
Fulanito
man. But
fan
you can't
club,
deny the
son.
way he can twist words, though.
Hey, Payne.
Yeah.
I got one more for you. Big Pun's first album or Snoop Dogg's first album?
Ooh, wow. Yo, you know what? You know what? If you're gonna party, then Snoop's first album. But if you hitting them streets, you going for a ride or something, you know what I'm saying? Then Pun's first album, you know what I'm saying?
Sugar
Because
Ray.
Pun had like one party track really with the 100%. You feel me? Oh, but you talking about Capital Punishment or Yeah, Baby? Oh, Capital Punishment. Yeah, that's for the streets. And Snoop was for the streets too. But you could throw some more Snoop joints on in the party than the Pun joints. But if you just
Got it.
in the streets, like you just want that pure street feel, then I don't know, man. Nobody beat the Pun, son. You heard?
Yeah, he was tough, man.
He was
All
special
right, I'm
too.
gonna go ahead and have one.
There we go.
Red
Hell yeah. Now we talking.
That's
Let's
right.
go. Here,
I
let
was
me.
waiting for
Where my drink at? God damn it.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Woo.
Now you take that like a champ, homeboy.
That's 94 proof, boy.
That's a dark.
Damn. You're gonna fought fire. Be
You
careful.
said it's 94?
94, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, see?
I don't, yo, I was in Tennessee, bro, right? And my neighbors, you know what I'm saying? They was real old school hillbilly, you know what I'm saying, from the woods for a million years. They was cool though. You heard? And it was Christmas Eve. And they was like, yo, Payne, you want some moonshine? I said, yeah, I'll take some moonshine. They made it themselves. Bro, all I remember was I started sipping. They gave me a jug. I sipped some, and next thing you know, they drove. I'm in their car. I'm like, well, they dropped me off in front of my house, left me outside, rang the bell, and ran, son. You heard?
Oh, you was
Oh,
towed up?
shit.
I was done, son. I woke up again. I was in the tub with my ex-wife's moms. My ex-mother-in-law was bathing me, son. I'm butt naked. She trying to. I'm in the tub with my mother-in-law, son. You heard? She trying to keep me alive. Yo, wake up, kid. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, what your old ass doing with me butt
Oh,
naked?
shit.
It's weird. You know what I'm saying? Word, son. That moonshot
Oh, hell no.
twisted.
Hey, my Punjabi, my East Indian homies make that stuff, man, and it ain't no punk, man. They
That
be
ain't no-
running like
Yo,
186, 181, 178,
you could
183
die off
proof.
that shit.
It's crazy, man.
You could die, bro. I thought I was dying, son.
Dude, I jumped out the car one
Passing
time
out,
and went
waking
to
up.
sleep on some bleachers at a baseball field just for no reason.
Oh shit.
Jumped out the
That
moving
moonshot,
vehicle like
yeah.
a retard.
Yo, where 1312 go, son? Is shit crashed?
He went to go yank one out.
Oh man, son.
He
Oh,
said,
man,
man,
son.
son."
He better put the sheet up. You heard?
He went to yank one out right quick.
He put the sheet up and all that. Yeah.
He wanted some.
Yo, did they do that on the West Coast?
What's that?
Like y'all put your sheet up on the gate when you want privacy?
Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that if you got a celly. you have to wait until they're out of like if they go to yard, you got to stay in or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Like, you can't be
I
doing it with
respect
the
that.
celly.
Yeah, I respect that. In the East Coast too, we ain't doing that.
Or to take a bird bath, but as far as having private time, you can't have no celly in there, bro. Or it's considered disrespectful.
That is in the East Coast, I believe so too. I mean, I'd have popped on somebody. But what I'm saying is, did they put the sheet up like? Because a lot of New York is single cells. You know what I'm saying? You got cellies in a lot of spots too, but most facilities for the state, you know what I'm saying? Especially for me, I'm not allowed to have a celly. You know what I mean? Because I almost murdered a celly before, so I'm not allowed to have a celly. You know what I'm saying? But everywhere I've been, only 2 places I've been to where had a celly, and the last place I went to, I tried to choke my celly out with a bed sheet. You heard? You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Why? Did he have some bad paperwork or what?
No, yo, I'm asleep. One day I'm laying on my bed and he's sitting in the double bunks in Green S block. You know what I'm saying? They got these little tables where you could write with a little, you know what I'm saying? Little chair. You gotta share it though, right? But it's just one little chair. They got the shower, they got the bunks, then they got these cages in the back that's like your yard. They open it, you go stand outside the you know what I mean? Anyway, one day I was sleeping. Something told me to wake up. I looked over. I had this little cup, this little plastic cup, had my stamps in it. You heard? So I saw him take a stamp. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, maybe he think I'm sleeping. He gonna trade me something. He gonna let me know when I wake up. But when I got up, he didn't say nothing, Rojo. He didn't even, you know what I mean? He acted like I didn't know. I had mad stamps. He acted like I wasn't gonna miss him. So I ain't say nothing. I was giving him a chance to be like, yo, Pain, you know what I'm saying? I got you for a stamp. You heard? So the next day, I made believe I was sleeping when he was sitting on that thing. And I seen him do it again. So I took my extra bed sheet and I made it like a lasso. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I was 20 years old, 21 years old, 22 when I did this shit. So he's sitting there, he's writing the letter. And when I made the lasso, he never turned around. He took another stamp for another letter. So I threw the lasso around his neck and I yanked him off the chair and I put my foot on his shoulder. He tried to break my leg though. He tried to twist my leg. So I'm over here trying to, you know what I mean, save my leg. He trying to save his neck. I'm yanking. The police came be like, yo, be split. I go to the back. I'm like, no, fuck, yo. I got the rope. You know what I'm saying? He got my leg. It was weird, son. So they came in and they rushed both of us because he got up. You heard, like he spun around and he almost got out of it. And they snatched me up. They threw me in that back, you know what I'm saying, the little cage in the back. And they took him out of there. And then they didn't write me up, though. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even ask me nothing. But like a couple of hours later, you heard they was going to bring somebody else to bunk up with me. And the other officer was like, no, not 25 cell. And then I was like, yo, what's up? So then they came and talked to me like the next day. I thought they was going to give me an infraction, but they didn't. They just said, yo, we put you on a list not to bunk up with nobody no more. I said, does that go throughout the whole state? They said, yeah. I said, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's winning right there. Shit.
Yeah, I win. You heard? So since that day, they never bumped me again. I did 3 more years from there and I went home. But when I went back, it was still the same status. You know what I'm saying? I'm not allowed to double bump.
Man, that's nice.
It's sometimes it's nice, but when you got like, you know what I'm saying, you know, when you in like certain facilities and one of your peoples from the Bronx come through, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? You want to parlay with them. Because sometimes you could write. Like if 2 inmates agree in New York, sometimes it happens. Be like, yo, you know that kid in 25 cell, that's my cousin. All right, yo, that's your cousin. They'll come ask you, yeah, that's my.
That's what we used to have to do in Pelican Bay, man. They called it a marriage chrono.
Just like if your pops is locked up and you locked up, like we couldn't write to each other unless we saw, you know what I mean? Unless we could prove that we was related, you know, inmate to inmate correspondence and all that. You know what I'm saying?
And there's a question for you up on the screen, Payne.
Yeah, there's another question.
What was I in jail for? What was I in prison for? And how much? I didn't do a lot of time. The first time I did a year. You know what I'm saying? Then I was in and out like, you know what I'm saying, a month here, a couple of weeks here and there in between that. And then I went in for 3 years and a month, you heard? And then I went back in for 90 days here, 90 days there. You know what I'm saying? On parole violations, you heard? And then, but there's cases I beat too. So not counting the cases that I beat, you know what I'm saying? I think I probably got about, you know what I'm saying, 5 or 6 years altogether with the in and outs. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 years and 9 months, something like that. You heard? But I've been arrested for disbursement of a firearm and reckless endangerment. You heard? Possession of a firearm. That was all the same case. Criminal sale of a controlled substance. You know what I'm saying? Twice. You know what I'm saying? Gang assault twice. You know what I'm saying? One was a jail case and they dropped it to a misdemeanor. The other one, the nigga never came to court, so they dropped it. You know what I'm saying? You know, another gun possession that they offered me 15 years for, but I beat it, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact that the cop was crooked. You feel me? And he wound up getting arrested a couple of months after arresting me. You heard? So they dropped 11 of his cases. They dropped 11 of his last cases. So I got lucky there. You feel me? But yeah, nothing too crazy. You heard?
Yeah, I've done about 14 and a half myself, but I've
Yeah,
been
that's a mission, son.
I've been fortunate too in the same sense that I've only got like 2 here, 2 there, 3 there, 4 here, a year flat violation here, 11 months there, 6 months here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't done no stretches. The longest stretch
yeah.
I ever did was only like a little bit over 2 years.
Yeah, my longest stretch was 3 in a month. And it was like the best time of my life, to be honest with you. I know this sounds weird saying that.
Hey, I used to didn't mind prison until I got that indeterminate shoe, and then I had to go sit in Pelican Bay every time I got arrested. You know, then it just wasn't all it was pumped up to be anymore. You know.
You know what it was for me, Rojo?
Sitting in Pelican Bay like this.
You know what it was for me, Rojo? Why I say that though, bro? Because like my life was so, you know what I'm saying? I was so, you know, I went through a lot of depressing times as a teenager, and you know, in my late teens and early 20s was like really wild for me. So my first bid, I was 18. That's when I did that year. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a vacation from my problems, dogs. You heard? Like it wasn't even the worst shit that ever happened to me. Like I learned a lot. I met some of the coolest motherfuckers. But I had a date, so I knew I was going home. So I made the best out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, somebody do me a favor and put up Latin Pain's channel for me, man. So
yeah, I got a new channel though. I got a new channel, bro. Oh. It's called DAT, Real Rican Rap. You heard?
With Real Rican Rap.
Yeah, that Real Rican Rap.
I think Gas Mask put his first one up.
Shout out to Gas Mask too, man. I rock with homeboy. God bless him. Yeah, but yeah, man. So, you know, a lot of people tell these stories sometimes, yo, on the East Coast. I don't know how it is on the West Coast, but when you hear a lot of East Coast, you know, prison, you know what I'm saying, bloggers, some of them be fronting, son. Like they go in, they tell you, yo, I went in there, I got yapped for my chain. Yeah. I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? I was all right.
Yeah, that don't happen too much in Cali, man. There ain't really they're not really victimizing people in Cali, man. Everything in Cali's, you know, calculated.
Oh, they victimizing people in New York, especially.
Yeah, they ain't doing that out here.
Rikers Island is the worst one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you know, you got your Clintons are bad, your Auburns are bad, Sing Sing and Get It cracking over there too. But I think Rikers Island is the dirtiest one. You know, it stinks. You know what I'm saying? It's very depressing. You know, the aura about it is no space. You know what I mean? People on top of each other a lot more. No programming like that. You know, when you get to the state, things change because now you got programming. You know what I'm saying? You can make chairs and soaps and, you feel me? I didn't do none of that shit, though. I ain't take no trades, man.
What's up, Crystal? What's up, Rudy? How y'all doing?
Gas Mask posted your other channel.
Gas Mask. I appreciate you, bro.
You just started that one or what?
I started it 3 months ago, and we hit almost 1,800 subscribers as a.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty quick, man. But it was so. It was.
Yeah, I only got 2,300 on this channel. Shit. You right there.
Yeah, yeah, but you a beast with this shit, bro.
Past tense.
Past tense. Nah, yo,
Past tense.
I know a lot's changed, but you still got it, son.
He's about to get back on it.
I was going to try to get you for another interview, Rojo.
Anytime you want, bro.
Word, son. It's always
You got my
fun.
number, shit.
Yeah, so I'll hit you up. You heard?
You already know, boy.
I wanted to do something different though, like a cooking competition or some shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You make your best jail meal, I'll make my best jail meal. We show it off for the people. So stupid. You know what I mean?
Personally, I found well, I appreciate a lot of people subscribe to Dubs and Gunner. I got into those. I got into those cooking competitions, bro. Shit are entertaining.
Oh,
shit, now we got a barbecue at our work. I'll be barbecuing every day too.
What happened, Payne?
They did that too. They did the prison food joint.
They did it, but Dubs kind of chilled on it because he said he didn't get no views on it. But I honestly thought they were interesting. Those are fun ass videos.
I'm gonna tell you the secret though. You know what I'm saying? The real are far and few. You know what I'm saying? Just because a dude ain't get a certain amount of views. Sometimes the system is rigged, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really catch it when you gotta catch it. You feel me? Cause it don't always work like they say it's gonna work. It be rigged. Like for instance, the certain sectors are popping and they lying their ass off. You heard? And you know they lying. You know what I'm saying? They slandering, they hateful, they disgusting, and they growing off of that. But YouTube say you can't do that. But you know what I mean? But they don't always follow their own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it be fake as hell, but it be blowing up. And I'm not hating. I'm keeping it real with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I even spoke to certain people and they said, nah, we just front paying. You know what I'm saying? We just getting this YouTube money. I said, oh, I thought you really had beef, homeboy. You ain't had no beef. They be beefing with each other, and then when the show's over, they call each other, yo, you heard what I said about your mother, son? Wow.
Yeah.
When I roast them, I mean it, son. You heard?
I'm wondering that too about that New York prison recipe. I'm wondering how much different y'all spreads are than out here. I'm sure there's a lot of shit.
So we don't even use the word spreads. You heard? So when you say a spread, what you mean, like a meal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They do a lot of Jack Mac is really popular. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what Jack Mac is. The macaroo out the can and shit.
No idea.
Really popular. My favorite shit though was the casserole with the ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? Like tuna fish, ramen noodles.
Everything out here is pretty much going to be based around ramen somehow.
Yeah, New York too.
Ramen is the main staple in the spread.
Filler upper. That's the filler upper.
And rice and beans. You know what I'm saying? Rice and beans are second and third. You know.
Do y'all use stingers?
Who?
A stinger.
Yeah. Like it depends on where you're at, man. Like if you're on the main line and shit, you got a hot pot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're like in the hole and shit, yeah, you got to have a stinger.
Gotta have a stinger. Yeah. Certain places you gotta have a stinger. When I first saw a stinger, I was scared of that shit, son. You heard?
Man, the first time I seen one, I was in the county jail in Texas. I was like 17, bro. And I went to check the water and put my finger in the water.
That's what I was afraid of, son.
Yeah, I didn't even know, bro. I got shit shocked out of me.
Yo, this Muslim brother, he was trying to teach me how to do it. He was making the rice out of a plastic bag with the stinger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he had the rice in there with the water, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And I'm like, yo, you gonna kill yourself? He's like, no, I'm not. But dude was in the Attica riots. His name was Whisper. You heard? And he only had one eye, like me too. He was an older dude. He got stabbed in the Attica riots in 1971. So it was like 2001, 2002 when I was in Comstock with him. And he was teaching me how to do it. And then he passed it over to me, and I was scared, son. I didn't even want to eat no more. You heard?
Hey, one of my cellies, I was in the hole in Tracy, bro. And we used to have like a sling. We made it out of little T-shirts to hold the bag of water on the vent because we only had like this much cord and the light was right there, right? So to plug in the stinger, we only had like, 14, 18 inches of cord. So we had to have it right there. So we built this little sling, and it was through the vent on part of a t-shirt, right? So he goes up to check the water. I'm like, hey, see if that water's done. He goes up to check it and just starts lifting the sling like this, man. That whole shit busted and fucking went all over him, bro. He was man down. Hey, I had them coming to my door talking about if I threw that on him, I'm getting charged and all this and that. I'm like, oh.
You know what they throw at you in New York, man? You know what I'm saying? They the 190 mixed with the baby oil.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that out here too. Yeah, they were throwing Ajax in it out here because, like in the county jails, man, a lot of them got microwaves, man. So they get the pitcher, fill that shit up with water and Ajax, bro.
Ooh. Yo, you ever birthday cake somebody's feet?
Oh, when you put the toilet paper in the toes?
Yeah.
No,
you never do that?
No.
Yo, that shit is hilarious.
You can't too much play like that out here, man.
Oh, New York, we be clowning, son.
Yeah, there ain't California, man. They don't. What's funny to me and you, because it's funny to me too. Don't get me wrong, because I got a sense of humor. It ain't so funny in prison.
Yo, son.
Everybody's all serious, like they don't got. I
thought this kid in Colombia was gonna kill me, bro. You heard? Yo, he's sleeping, and I birthday caked his feet. You heard, with the tissue in between the toes. I did all his toes on one foot. You know what I'm saying? And I lit it up. Boom! I lit his foot on fire, and he woke up and he was blowing his feet like a birthday cake, son. You heard? It was hilarious. And yo, when I lit him up, I laid down. I was next to him. My bed, it was bed lock in a dormitory type setting for adolescents. And I laid down and I was trying to not laugh. You heard? I was trying like it wasn't me. I'm holding my laugh. And then one person started laughing, my boy Lou. He started laughing and everybody started laughing, son. And Colombia got up. Y'all kill one of y'all niggas. Word up, son. Y'all both.
He was mad as a motherfucker.
He was mad, but he ain't do nothing. But I thought he was, huh? Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
Out here, man, the horseplay just don't work out, man.
Now, horseplay, like if you try to play fight with somebody, you might get, you're going to get your snot box rocked. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get punched in your face. But, certain things like, you know what I'm saying? Birthday cake in the feet. The Bloods in the East Coast used to have this song called Medication. You heard? And they used to victimize people. And what they would do is, you know what I'm saying, somebody who they were victimizing, and it was sad. You know what I mean? But they would take him in the bathroom, beat him up a little bit, make him put his foot in the toilet bowl and sing the song called Medication. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, blood. Don't hurt me. A medication. Don't hurt me. Yeah. And dudes is doing the Batusi and shit. You heard?
You gotta go in there and make you a knife and miss all that bullshit.
Well, my first banger was a half a pair of scissors, bro.
And that's a good starter piece right there.
Yeah, yo, and I got caught with it like 3 days later and went to the box. Yeah. I was an amateur.
They try to charge you out there if they catch you with something, try to give you possession of a weapon and shit?
They could if they want to, but they normally don't. Well, they didn't do it to me. They gave me a jail charge where I had to go to the box, but that's all that happened. You heard? Because if
you get caught with a little piece of razor, man, shit, in some places they'll try to strike your ass out. I know a couple people got caught with little pieces of razor. They're doing life now for it.
See, they started trying to give dudes 8.5 to 25 for the slashings. I caught that case, but I didn't slash dude. You heard? What happened was, they got these beams in the middle of the dorms, and they square, and I pushed his face into it, and his face bust open. They thought I hit him with a razor. Nah, he hit his face on the beam. But he didn't press charges. The state pressed charges. He started to. He wrote a statement, a jail statement, and they tried to use that against me. So dude ratted on me, but he went home, and we never heard from him again. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you end up getting?
I wound up getting time served on a misdemeanor for gang assault.
Yeah, out here, you cut somebody, they're gonna try to give you attempted murder, man.
Yeah, but I never cut dude. We was fighting, and I pushed his face into the beam. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that was going to happen, so I didn't know his face was going to split up. That wasn't my intent. My intent was to beat him up, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But
AC Ibarra, what's up with you, boy?
and yo, it started a race war. You know, so the whole dorm went up. You know what I'm saying? We had a little riot. So they thought that because I was Puerto Rican, that it was like because it was a race thing, but it wasn't. He was supposed to wash a set of greens for me, and he just left them in the bucket. I gave him 2 packs of cigarettes to wash the greens. That was his hustle. He left them in the bucket. I asked him politely. I was like, yo, fam, you just gonna leave them in the bucket? They've been there all day. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I got you. I said, you know what? Matter of fact, just give me my packs back and we good. I'll do it myself. He was playing cards with some other brothers and he said, I ain't giving you shit. So I snuffed him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? You ain't what? I hit him. Next thing you know.
Hey, pardon me? Come again?
Yeah. He caught me off guard with that shit. But next thing you know, I'm LK. You know what I'm saying? So all the Puerto Ricans jumped up to see what's going on with me, and all the brothers jumped up, and then everybody started fighting. The riot squad came. You know what I'm saying? This dude was leaking. He was out after he got up off the chair, and I hit him and threw his face in the wall. He was out the whole fight, but everybody else was engaged. You know what I'm saying? So when they took him to the hospital, they bagged me up and took me to the YME pens. Then they threw me in the box. The next day, the 41st precinct came. You heard? Because in New York, when you catch a charge in the prison, like a felony or whatever, arrest, the cops from outside the jail come to rearrest you to take you to central bookings and, you know what I mean, process you all over. I was like, damn, son. I came in here for 8 months. They're about to leave me here. But I beat it. Well, I ain't beat it.
He started the whole shit and then wanted to sleep through the whole fight, huh?
He slept through the whole fight. When he hit his head on that beam knocked him out, son. He was gone. I don't remember actually what happened to him. I know he wasn't there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like people started swinging on me. Like we was fighting. Me and the other, it was me, Bello. Shout out to Bello, man. God bless him. Blaze, Mo, and Control. So 5 Puerto Ricans against our whole house. We got our ass whooped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we was
I did, man.
A little bit.
Yeah. We came out. Yo, you know who was in the box? He was in the PC side because in the box in the 6th building, they had some PC inmates in there too. And not because he signed in, he was in involuntary protective custody because of his celebrity status with Ghostface Killer.
Yeah, they'll do that to certain people in California too, man, depending on your level of celebrity.
Yeah, due to his level of celebrity. Remember, in the 90s, the Wu-Tang was big shit, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Wu-Tang was top dogs. So when he caught that gun charge, he had to do a bullet for or whatever. I think he did like a year or 8 months on that gun charge. You know, they put him in the 6th building, but they put him in seclusion, segregation, so nothing could happen to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
think they did that to Lil Wayne too, if I'm not mistaken. But I wasn't there when he was there. But they used to do that. Used to put people like if you got a high classification case, like let's say like the dude that killed that little Nitz Marie girl or whatever in Yonkers or in the Bronx.
Yeah.
The dude step pops killed his stepdaughter, something like that back in the days. You know, a case like that, they're not gonna put you. You know, that's all over the news and everything. So they put you in protective custody. But people sleep on protective custody because you could get hurt there too. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see him out here too. Motherfuckers getting killed, you know?
Yeah, man. And I think if you hurt a little kid, we should kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really did it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we should wait till the trial's over though, man, before we just be killing motherfuckers in the jail. You know what I mean? Like, let's find out if he really did it. Because sometimes, people blow trial for shit they innocent for too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My boy, shout out to Smooth. He's in Jamaica now. He did 20-something years for a crime he never did, son. 20-something years. Then when he got out, released on parole, they ain't even let him stay in New York. They sent him back to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? So he got deported fresh out of the joint. There was police ready there to escort him right out the country. You know what I'm saying? And I know he never did it. Everybody know he really didn't do it. And he exceeded, or what's it called? When you max out on all your appeals?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know the word for it.
Forgot the word for it, but he went to appeal like 3 times.
Exhausted.
Exhausted his appeals, yeah. And I was with him in OBCC, which is a very interesting place. You know what I'm saying? That place is weird. You know, then I was with him in Sing Sing, but I knew him since I was like 10, 11 years old. You know what I mean? I knew the situation and all that. There was a shootout on Webster Avenue where some innocent bystander got shot. You heard? They picked him up for it and slayed him. Never found a gun, none of that. You heard? And they still slayed him. You know what I mean? They Central Park 5'd them. You know what I'm saying? Word. But yo, I'm gonna tap out, Rojo. Yo,
I'm gonna get up out of here too, man.
God bless you, man. Yo,
hey, give me a call. Hey, anytime you want me to jump on, bro, let me know.
You know what I'm gonna do, son? I want to talk to. Because you had me thinking. I want to talk to. I want to see if I can get in touch. You know what I'm saying? With some people I did my biz with. I know I talked to some of them, but I want to see if you know what I'm saying? We could get some interviews, man. I'm gonna shoot them your way. You heard?
It's all good, man.
Word. Because I like the way
y'all appreciate it, man. All right, Mr. Fuentes.
Yo, salute, man. Nice meeting you, Mr. Fuentes.
God bless you. Have a good night, man. Appreciate everybody who jumped in, man. I'll holler at y'all manana.
Boom, boom.